Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, and I decided now it's the right time. The video is all about greenhouse because I invested a lot in greenhouse and the return never came out well. So actually I needed some advice from either people who got a greenhouse or anyone who has got beautiful ideas about agriculture, so that we could help each other get some cash, also feed the country, and also continuity of a living. So this is my greenhouse. Here we are. This is how the greenhouse is. Yeah, I really invested. This is a 30-meter greenhouse. You can see the way it is. This is the polythene, and this is the net. This is the net that is preventing insects and other butterflies from getting into the crops inside. It is a regulated greenhouse because also it helps for aeration, because this paper, it's really hot. It's really hot inside. So to continue giving out a very beautiful aeration and conducive ambient environment, so we needed aeration of this netting, and also on the rooftop there's also another aeration there. This is the 30-meter greenhouse, and this is the sister, the 30-meter greenhouse. Also same condition there. That is the tank. Yes, that is the tank. That is the tank that supplies water both to this bigger greenhouse and the sister greenhouse. Yes, actually you can see right here, this is where the furrow was, and also here this is where the furrow was, but because of anger I never got the money expected from the greenhouse, so I became angry. I decided to leave the project first to continue consulting and getting more advices and ideas from others. As you can see, this is the tank, and that is the piping that brings water into this greenhouse and the other greenhouse. So the project really costed a lot of money. The cost of buying these greenhouses, the research of the soil, the labor cost, transportation, fertilizer, the type of tomatoes I planted inside here, everything you can think of to maturity costed me around 720k. Yeah, 720 G's. And in return, tomato wilt brought me into my knees. And remember, the soil had been taken for research and came out negative of diseases, and we were given a go-ahead to continue the project. But later, the tomatoes started wilting themselves, and in return I got low yield. I was very angry. I decided to leave the project for a while because I never got even 30,000. Imagine spending that all lot. So this is the greenhouse itself. This is the inside of the greenhouse. These are the ropes. These are the ropes that I was using in tying the tomatoes because they were coming up till to the frames. So these are the ropes that I used in tying, and these are the wires. These are called the Manila twines. They are used for directing the tomatoes and supporting also the tomatoes, because for example, when the grade 1 yields, it's so heavy, so sometimes it can fall. So we support them using these Manila twines. So these are the piping. This is the piping system. As you can see, this is the hole where water oozes from. This is the piping system. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 with the 2 pipings. So this is the piping system that irrigates the cabbage, the tomatoes, either watermelons, either passion, either sukuma wiki, either cabbage that you've planted here. As you can see from outside, I showed you the tank. So the water goes, then it comes and oozes through here. So in a day, we usually irrigate twice, in the morning and in the evening. So that tank can accumulate up to 1,000 liters of water, and we usually does 2 irrigations in a day. As you can see, I left the project, and this is the dirt that has already grown inside here. You can see grass and other plantings. This is the last project that we left. This is the genie. This is called the what is the name of this thing? The maleng. Actually, they told me it's not maleng. Actually, it's butternut. That's the correct name. Sorry, it's butternut. So this is butternut that they tried in here, and you see it never did well. It never did well. You see, you see, it never did well. It's supposed to be bigger than that. So which means the nini is still there, the wilt, but the wilt is not affecting the butternut, and I wonder why they are not growing up well. So anyone with any ideas of how we're gonna take this project, how I'm gonna revive myself, I decided to take some time first to do more research and whatever, so that when I come next to the project, at least I can get something from it, because it's so disappointing, sad, and you understand, when you invest so much in something and then there is no return, because out of what I spent, I never even got a quarter. So you see, it was not good. So I decided to leave the project first. This is the upper part. You can see the roof. That is the roof of the greenhouse. But I'm sure with the very good ideas and advice, I know this project is going to do well, and I'm going to make some cash out of it. Even though the anger, but I know it's worth the nini. It's what they invest, because this greenhouse can stay for 5 years. Then after 5 years, you can change the outward nettings and those polythenes. So they are changeable, and the cost of changing them, like for this, is between 60 and 90,000. to do just that. So I know it's a good project you pick, but I need beautiful ideas, beautiful advice from you people. So I decided to come and show you inside. This is the bigger one, the 15 centimeter. So I think we should go to the smaller one so that you can check it out, because you know agriculture is key. You know, we were brought up by agriculture, so we can never leave it, even if we have some, even if we got jobs, even if we got jobs. I know this investing in some projects like this, it's worth it, because sometimes it can give you in 3-4 months, it can give you more than expected, which is so good. So this padlock needs some effort. They have stayed for long without being opened. Sorry guys, let me open. Let me open so we can get to see. Just been for so long without being opened. That's why it's denying. But I'm sure it will. Yes, it was accepted. Sorry guys, welcome back. Yes, it's agreed to open. You know, the Nini has just rusted the padlock. You see, I left the project. You see, all this is dirt inside the greenhouse because of anger. You see, this is the smaller greenhouse. I decided to do the smaller greenhouse. This is 15 meters. This is 15 meters. And you can see this all is dirt that is inside the greenhouse, because I'm thinking of the project to do. Then I'll come and do cleanup. You see, this is what I was telling you. I planted some cucumber. They did well. I did some coriander. They did well. But it never gave me the maximum returns, because what I used and what I got back was nearly the same. You still see? These are the cucumbers. These are the cucumbers. You can see they are dried up because I left the project out of anger. Also, you can see what has grown inside here. This is some type of mboga, special. This is the kienyeji, what we call the traditional herbs, the morindas. I don't know what's called in English. I'll look for its botanical name. Yeah. So you see, then you need the twins I was telling you, the Manila twins. This is how they used to the cucumber goes with these twines upwards as it grows. You see, you can check here. You see, they're following the manila twines. This is how. By the way, I've got those pictures of the nini, of the tomatoes. When I did tomatoes, I'll compile them and make a part 2 video and show you guys and share with you guys on what happened. So guys, I need some encouragement because I wanted to bring these greenhouses down. Somebody told me no, don't act out of anger, take time. I know you'll come to have something in future. So he told me just tell people to help you in ideas. Maybe you can get some technology, you can get some advice, you can get something when you interact with people, and they'll give you good things, and out of it you'll not come to regret. So I decided to give it a second chance and a thought, and that's why I've decided, guys. So anyone there who also feels the same, your project is not doing well, or secondly, your project is doing well in terms of agriculture, anything, tomatoes, cabbage, maize, groundnuts, beans, anything of agricultural produce, any project, cows, milking cows, pigs and piglets, you understand? This is maize. Yeah, this is a shamba of maize. Pigs and piglets, you know, chickens, any project that you have, you can share your ideas. You can share your ideas in my channel. Then you can comment down there below, and then I can come and film yours so that we can give people advice, information, so that we can continue making a living and also living happily in this world, because anyone somewhere needs help. No man can live alone. We are not islands. Yeah, we are there to support each other and help each other also. So thank you again, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you want my contacts, I'll also share my contacts, and then let's grow the channel. Let's keep it growing. Oh, I also have a second channel. I'll share that later when I'll do the part 2 video of what happened. And do the part 2 video of what happened, attaching those photos. And guys, everything will be okay. Now I'm heading home from the greenhouse. Now I'm headed home. Guys, audios, check you in part 2.